Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about propagators and how they can benefit you when growing seedlings or sowing seeds to get them to germinate. And today I want to show you my new propagator. So every Christmas I always get vouchers to use on Amazon from family and friends. And I'd seen this product on the internet, had a look on Amazon, saw it on there, and I've decided to give it a go. So, what I've purchased is the Amos Eze Grow self-watering propagator. This also features some UV lights. They don't come with the product, and I haven't been asked to promote the product. So basically, I ordered this and decided I wanted to give it a go. It looks really good. This one isn't a heated propagator. But what it is, it's got a capillary matting. So basically, you fill the tray with water, you get the mat sort of moist, and then basically what will happen is, as you're germinating your seeds, the matting will provide enough moisture for you not to be able to water unless the situation determines you need to kind of go out and give your seedlings a fine spray of mist. And that is essentially down to the weather. So yeah, I've purchased this Amos Eze Grow self-watering propagator. It's got 7 trays, so you could have each tray filled with your compost, and you could start off 7 different types of seedlings. I'll show you the propagator in a minute, but as I've said, you can buy, and this is separate, the UV lighting that also works well with this item. So here we have it. This is the Amos UV light setup. Now this gives you red and blue lighting, and what you would essentially do is you can turn them. They're on a stand that actually plugs in to the propagator, and these lights would sit either side, plugged in, and then using the control panel, you would set your lighting to whatever your seedling or your kind of cut off roots that you can put in there as well. These lights would help that out. So we have, so these are the propagator trays. They're obviously green in color. They have a clear lid, and the little red circle there is the ventilation system. So when you start them off, keep the ventilation system closed, and then gradually, as your seedling starts to germinate and come up more, you gradually open the ventilation to allow air and obviously allow the moisture to kind of get out. And then when your seedlings are at a nice sort of height, you can then take the lid off, and this will help them grow more stronger, but it also stops them from hitting the top of the hitting the top of the lid and damaging the seedling. So you get these trays also have holes in, and they're on a circular sort of base. So when you put it on the capillary matting, it doesn't fully sit in contact, or the whole base doesn't fully sit in contact with the black capillary matting, but what it does, it allows the moisture to come up through the tray to moisten the compost in there and to help the seedlings germinate. Now you get 7 of these, and they come wrapped in protective packaging, and I'll just grab them out. This stuff is your capillary matting that you dampen to allow your trays to sit on top like so. That will be damp, moist, and then basically your compost will soak up the water from there and help your seeds to germinate. Now, this is the propagation tray with the actual black tray as well. So this will slot in there like that. Obviously there is a slot there where you can put the water in. So basically you fill the tray with water up so far, put your mat so it's damp and moist, and then basically what will happen is the tray will keep the black capillary matting damp, and it won't sort of rot your seedlings because they won't be fully submerged in water. But you keep the water level in here enough so it keeps the matting damp and moist, and you will be fine without watering them for at least 1 to 2 weeks. But it's always advisable to check the water levels because it could be really, really sunny, and obviously the warmth could dry out your tray pretty quick. So the black capillary matting, it's slightly longer, so it does overhang, and it would look like that, and then obviously fit the trays on top, and the 7 trays will fit, and they will all fit on there. And then you plonk this on the windowsill, and you can start germinating your seedlings. And then the propagator light slots in to the side here, and then wherever you position it, plug it in, and that will basically germinate your seedlings, providing you've got really good seed, because some seed packets say they were packed year ending whatever, and they normally say they're good till so and so, but that is not always the case. If you want to learn more about that, check out Charles Dowding's video on seedlings, saving seeds, and how good they are. But yeah, so I wanted to try this out. I brought it. I'm going to give it a go when it comes the right time for sowing seeds, and we'll see how it turns out. There is also, just very quickly, an Amos guide to seed sowing. So there's a 10-point seed sowing guide here in the booklet. It's got all the instructions in here. It does tell you it doesn't come with the UV lighting, so that has to be ordered separate, but you can get that on Amazon. So if you see this and you like it, then go ahead and order it. It's reasonably priced, but it does tell you on there it doesn't come with the lighting. So I'm going to give that a go at some point, and we'll see if it works. So in another video, I will show you the setup of it all and show you how it works, or how it's going to work, and then what we'll see if the seedlings germinate in it. But yeah, really happy with this. I say the reason I've done a video on this is because I couldn't see it on YouTube. I couldn't see a video of someone who's actually purchased this. But yeah, really looking forward to giving this a go. I say it's not a heated propagator. It does say in the booklet it is, but it isn't a heated propagator, but it kind of will be with the grow lights, because they will, reminate heat. But yeah, there you go, guys. Looking forward to this, and I'll show you this on another video.